Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Okay, here we go. Thursday. Getting there, baby. Getting there. Jaybird is snapping his fingers. He's all ready to go.
So ready. Snapping my fingers off the beat.
That's actually kind of tough to do sometimes.
Snapping's tough. Snapping and whistling. Challenging both.
Two things you just really...
Snapping I'm okay with. I can do it. If my hands are clammy, it's tough. Whistle, I cannot fucking whistle anymore. And I wasn't a strong whistler to begin with, but...
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yeah, for some reason, in fact, Thumbelina had sent me something about what is just kind of like your talent blind spot, or it's just something you just struggle doing. Like she was talking about, like with hers, it's parallel parking. She can't parallel park. Half the time she either has to go to a parking garage or have her husband get out of the car and park it for her because she just can't do it for whatever reason. Try and try, just can't park.
Whistling would be on there. Sometimes bank stuff can be a little weird. I'm sorry, there's some bank stuff that's weird that if you don't go to the bank all the time, it's fucking odd. Kind of ask questions and you feel dumb.
Did you get direct deposit yet?
Still working on that, on deck. Gonna come up real soon.
It is, huh?
Yeah. I feel like the guy who's in charge of all that stuff. I feel like when I walk in the hallway and he sees me, he's just mocking me with his eyes.
Oh, yeah. He laughs at us.
I think he does.
He thinks we are just ridiculous. Because, I mean, none of us are really good at, like, the business side of, like, all the paperwork and all that. And, like, that's what they live and breathe. That's their whole, like, existence. So they're like, they're so stupid.
I'm so bad at paperwork. I think because I hate it so much.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I loved it, I'd be better at it, right? If you're into something, you're going to be better.
Oh, it's a double whammy. It's paperwork about math. How are you going to do good at that?
Any paperwork, I struggle. I hate it so much.
I don't think anybody necessarily likes it. It's just one of those things you're just... Like jumping into a cold pool, you could be like, okay, I just got to do it. Plunge in and do it.
Some people do, though, kind of like it. There's a type of person that loves to be organized. I got this, and this is great. I'm telling you, I'm not one of those people.
I love to be organized. I still am not a big fan of paperwork with small print and all that kind of stuff where you're just trying to read stuff that's boring. I think that's tough, right? I think anybody would struggle with that.
I think they do that on purpose. So you give up readings just so you'll sign whatever you have to sign. At least I always thought.
Trickery.
It's tough because they have to have, just as time has gone on and stupid people do stupid things and then bitch, so you just added a paragraph.
You're right. You're totally right.
I mean, they should have by that each paragraph is sponsored by this moron.
And a picture.
Right. This stupid, unnecessary paragraph is here because of this dumbass. This is why you're reading 25 pages, something that should be a paragraph. Yeah. It's not fun. An email here came in from David talking about Rodney's hair salon. I'm not sure if that's the name of it, but Rodney owns a hair salon, and he hired somebody his wife did not like. We've just been kind of hearing their story because she said don't hire her. He did, and then that girl posted up a flirty video. His wife saw it and said that's it, and is living in a hotel, and he's like, don't tell me how to run my business. And David said here, it sounds like she's younger and more beautiful than his wife, so I guess the wife did him a favor by moving out, so now it's game on.
Oh, he can move the hottie right in?
Yeah, that's right.
I hope it doesn't come to that.
You move right out. Hey, guess who's not going to be home again tonight?
Who's getting a blowout in?
Yeah.
Inside the house is what I mean. I was going to say blowjob. I thought that was too vulgar, so the joke fell flat. It happens.
Hey, talk to Denny. He knows all
You're
about it.
right.
Yeah, tough
Kindred
day.
spirits.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Pizzle Chris said, I love how most people wear their dumpiest clothes on laundry day, and Jaybird's the only one I know who's the opposite. Yesterday, you wore a collared shirt, polo. You look very nice. Preppy.
It was because of laundry day.
All of his homeless garb is his good stuff.
Yeah. Reverse.
I lead the league in mediocre clothing right now. I got to go through a whole.
What are you talking about? That sure looks great.
I love this shirt. This would be one of my better shirts. This is actually expensive.
That's an A rotation.
This is an A rotation.
Because we all, I think, have like, okay, this this piece of clothing or this outfit's an A, this is a B, this is a C. And then when it starts getting down to the D, you're like, I got to get rid of this.
This one fits me good, and it's nice material, and the logo, I've washed it several times. The logo's not destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a Sunday best bird shirt right here.
Today, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can tell I did laundry last night.
Okay, looking fresh. A lot of talk about the Burger King tacos. I know you'd mentioned that. Burger King has tacos. And
Yeah.
like, yep. Yeah, they do. Chrissy said, I know I'm late to the conversation, but I had to chime in on this. The Burger King tacos are amazing.
Really?
We are originally from Las Vegas, where there is Jack in the Box on almost every corner. And Jack in the Box has the best tacos ever. The tacos at BK are similar to the Jack in the Box tacos. They're deep fried, and if you're not accustomed to a deep fried taco, I totally get how some people would think they're gross. They definitely have a different look and taste than a regular hard shell taco. The tacos are one of Jack in the Box's most popular items, as they are also a burger joint.
Funny enough, I got several comments of people supporting the big Burger King taco.
The Bigfoot taco? You almost said Bigfoot taco.
I know I almost said
It's
it.
a female Bigfoot.
They're only $1 at BK, but at Jack in the Box, they are $2 for $1.
I mean, $1 for
$2 for $1.
At Jack in the Box.
But let's say you are really down on money. Yeah, health out the window, but you want to get some food in your system. You can live like a king.
Yeah, no, you can. Yeah, you can do well. And the Jack in the Box is super cheap. I remember when I lived in California, there was one right across the street from the radio station.
It's so dangerous.
So we went every day.
That's back in the day when McDonald's did that 12-cent or 29-cent cheeseburger every Wednesday. And I think it was 39-cent cheeseburgers every Sunday, 29-cent hamburgers every Wednesday. And oh my gosh, I mean, the damage you could do as a growing man in your teens into 20-hood.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to do that Taco Bell. We would always go. We get at least 10 tacos each.
Oh, you'd always get a 12-pack of the
whole
hard,
thing
and you get
for one,
the soft.
Yeah, you
Gosh.
split them up, your buddy. You get the hard, I get the soft.
You're making me want to go on a fast food fiesta today.
Yeah, right.
Let's do it.
Well, here's the other side of it. Matthew said, Burger King tacos, hilarious. I just tried these the other night, and I was going to email Jaybird to see what he thought. I was just catching up on the podcast, though, and let me just say, these Burger King tacos are atrocious. Dry, greasy, flavorless. No lettuce, sour cream toppings, nothing. Just a damn shell with a meat patty inside. Not ground meat. An effing taco shell-shaped patty. Disgusting.
Really?
I got to try it now.
But
You
one
got
person said they were awesome, and then one said it
Amazing.
was atrocious.
Virginia, I had so many people say they loved them yesterday because so many people said they hated them. Very down the middle.
I wonder if they have cheese on them.
I'm sure they do.
Okay.
You can't have a taco without no cheese.
Yeah, so odd that you get both sides on that one there.
They really haven't cornered the market for frozen food tacos. There's nothing that stands out that's amazing. I know that they make some of the burritos out there.
I think it's because they probably the shells. Either
Yeah.
one, they just don't weather. I mean, you do a frozen burrito, but yeah, it's anything else. It's just tough. I don't think the taco shell would hold up.
Probably the same reason you don't see a lot of frozen food grilled cheeses. They have had some. Uncrustables that's what got me into Uncrustables. They discontinued those son of a bitches.
Really?
Yes, and I loved them. I had no idea why those and the barbecue Schneider pretzels, they discontinued. Amazing.
How do they even want to pull that move on a man like you who supported them for so long?
How do I even go on? I mean,
Yeah. This is fun. This is a school that is getting ready. I thought their announcement was pretty nice. At Riverbend Middle School, to let kids know that school's going to be back in. It says, Fortnite detox begins at 8 a.m. on Monday.
that is funny.
Fortnite detox.
Oh, the teacher's law. That's good. That was good. Who wrote that?
The parents like it, too. Yeah. Thank you, Spike, for
Was that
sending
Jake from the science department? Oh, he's great.
Yeah. Tracy from Orlando sent an email, said, hey, I just started a job at a major hotel chain that sells vacation packages, and one of the locations we offer is to Singer Island. what can I recommend to future guests as far as things to do and good restaurants?
Das Beer Garden?
Yeah, Das Beer and
that
Pizza.
Whole plaza that is right there. You've got Das Beer Garden, Johnny Longboats, Two Drunken Goats.
Mulligan's.
And then you got Mulligan's right there, as well as a Subway sub shop, and they got a surf shop. The Wings is right in there.
They got a post office in there.
So that place is fantastic. You also are not far right there on Singer Island from Sailfish Marina. That has a new expanded tiki bar there.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, they do some really cool stuff there. In fact, I think at Sailfish Marina, they've got something that is going on this weekend. They are going to be doing the 7th annual Spiny Lobster Fest there, on Saturday. So that's just one thing that's going on. So you have that. And then you can also, don't forget, go north on Singer Island. That'll take you right to PGA. And if you go there, you have everything from right there on the water. You can go to the river. What's the name of it? Why am I drawing a blank?
The River House, Brick Tops.
Yeah, you got River House, Brick Tops. What else is around there? You got the Melting Pot. There's not too far.
Yeah.
And then PGA and the Intercoastal. You got a couple places there because Brick Tops is on one side, and then on the other side,
Waterway.
You got Waterway Cafe. Yep.
Ruggets? What's the Ruggets?
Rugged.
There's like a Rugged.
Are you making up
No,
restaurants?
there's not Nuggets or
Not
Ruggets.
Ruggets, but if Kevin had a restaurant, Smuggets.
Smuggets. There you go.
It's not Ricketts. That's not a good name. It's like it's like Muggets.
Come to Ricketts.
Or Lambits. No, I think we've gone there before. It's been in North Palm. Lambits or
Are you okay?
No, as soon as you say it, I'll know it. North Palm Beach. Ruggets? I want to say Ruggets. Not Riggets. Not
Lambits.
Flambots. No, it's something along.
These are all great restaurants.
Oh, thank you, Erica. Frigates.
Yes.
Frigates.
I just want to see how long you go.
Did you know it, you dick?
I was just enjoying
I
this.
did not know what you were talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank you, Erica C. Frigates.
Frigates.
They have some fun stuff.
Yeah, Frigates is very nice.
Yes, that's a cute little spot.
Yep. So there's a lot of good options there, and if you're looking for a brewery, probably if you went to Twisted Trunk,
Twisted Trunk is the closest.
That's PGA.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a lot of good options there. Nice little area. Got an email from Michelle in the Pizzle. Said, I love the KVJ hate song, and when you guys read the hate comments, it's so funny having the actual show member read the comment. You know those haters are listening. Oh, they are. What about bringing back the bit where you guys have to answer uncomfortable questions or have to give away tickets or do a punishment? As much as I love you guys, I love the uncomfortable, squirmy bits. I think it's very entertaining. Yeah, we haven't done that for a while. We usually do it for a really good ticket when we had that, so we'll see what we have next week. Also, enough with the shot collar, getting old. What about some new punishments? Remember Jaybird wearing the wrestling mask or having to do something embarrassing in public?
I'm down for all of that stuff. I've even said I want to do the wrestling mask. Y'all try to talk me out of that shit. It did break a man.
Yeah, it was tough.
You were younger.
Yeah.
It was a different day.
I could do it better now, though.
Yeah.
I could do it wiser, smarter, stronger.
I think if we were more organized, I mean, if you want to try it and you had Guinness really watching it and, it meant something.
Okay, now it's starting to heat up. I like it. The support of the Diet Pansy is a big...
Get Guinness to track it and it would get my attention. But I will tell you, Guinness requires a lot of paperwork.
Oh, well played, Smiggy.
Also watching Kevin try to battle the Mexican Queen is the best and so entertaining. Glad you guys enjoy that. Long-time listener, ATS Podcast, and now Weird and Whatever, 20 years and going strong. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Canley23 says, bring back waxing chicken. Do you remember what that was?
It was waxing a body part. I think it was like, who's going to quit first? That's usually what the chicken angle is. I remember the hot pepper chicken we did.
Let's bring both of them back. I want the fight. No one remembers that shit anyway. It's so long ago. Let's see if we've gotten better.
No, I've gotten worse.
No, you haven't. You have not.
Waxing chicken is fun.
We can probably do a waxing thing here soon. We haven't done that for a while.
I'll go head to head with anybody.
Yeah, okay.
I'd need a good waxing.
Oh, then
You're overgrown down there?
Then we need to schedule that stat. Yeah, I know we did plucking bit, most painful to pluck.
Funny enough, I think we decided the worst was the eyebrow, actually. Out of anything we got plucked, it made me sneeze like crazy.
Yeah,
The eyebrow is rough, but nose hair is roughest, I think.
If you took a big clump of pubic hair and you ripped it out, that would be the worst, probably.
A clump of anything. Yeah,
Clump.
Tough, yeah.
Let's see.
Clump of pubes or clump of your beard? What would be worse? Ooh, I don't know.
I think the beard would be worse.
It'd be worse because then you have to live with it.
I'm saying on a pain level.
Just feels like it's rooted. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of what we were trying to figure out.
Gosh, that would hurt so bad.
There's a thing they're doing now called, instead of the Brazilian, it's called the Boyzilian,
Okay.
where they do the balls, shaft, taint, and bung.
The bung, too, huh? Wow.
The bung gets it, too. They even go so far as to do, like, the cheeks, if you're rough on the cheeks.
Oh, okay.
It's called the Boyzilian.
The Boyzilian.
Can they add more meat to my cheeks? Is that possible?
Yeah, people are doing that. It's called fat transfer. You can get fat taken out of your back and inject it into your butt.
Now you got Virginia excited.
Oh, yeah. I feel like, honestly, someone stole one of my ass cheeks. I'm not even kidding you.
It would be nice. I feel like if I could just move things around, I could have the perfect body.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if we could all just shuffle, and wouldn't it be great if you could do that? Just go, let me work this here to there, and
I'm fat in the places that are supposed to be skinny, and I'm skinny in the places that are supposed to be fat.
yeah, right.
Yeah, I would take my back fat and my front fat, my belly, and I'd put that maybe in my ass, probably a little bit in my dick.
But the only thing though, it can't go longer. It can only go fatter.
I'm okay with that. Hey, look, if you can't go up, go
He has
wide.
an 8-inch circumference with a 2-inch dick.
I'm okay with that. They call me the Coke can.
No, you wouldn't even be a Coke can. You'd be a pony. Those little pony Cokes.
Yeah, that's what it'd be. That's what it would look like. Pony can over here.
Look, I mean, I'd rather be thick and short than just
Stay gold, pony boy.
skinny and short.
Yeah. Short and fat. Okay. Josh in Cutler Bay said, hey, I'm the guy that originally suggested changing up sudden death to include the new rules. I don't have all the details, but I think you guys stopped doing sudden death. What happened? Like, my suggestion started the avalanche.
A lot of drama came with sudden death.
It did. Yeah, it wasn't fun. Wasn't enjoyable. It was making everybody anxious, and it was just like, screw it. So it was too much of a fight.
That was cool.
You liked it, huh? You can't punish Bird enough, man. He just, yeah.
I just know it's good for the people.
I love the pain.
He
Yeah.
loves
I
it.
don't love the pain. I don't.
So let me see. So any other thoughts you have on stuff, you can always let us know. Do appreciate the feedback.
We can still do punishments, though, if something, we have a bet or something.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah. Yeah, I think bets and punishments and all that kind of stuff is fun.
I mean, waxing chicken, that's a fun thing to get going.
That is.
Yeah, we can do that, give that a shot. I have to look that up, and maybe next week we can fire into that one.
Love it.
We have a waxer because we were trying to set up something with a waxer, and they can do it next week.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know this. I saw if you don't want a seagull to steal your food, stare at them. Apparently they hate that. It freaks them out. You weird out a seagull, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's some places that have problems with seagulls, like snatching food. They come down.
Yeah.
They're real nasty. Yeah, I remember one time I was at Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco, and I had one of those delicious bread bowls. Oh, they make them so good. They have like the clam chowder or something like that in it.
I love that.
And it's kind of chilly. San Fran's kind of a chilly town, so the temperature's chilly, and I got a hot piping bowl of this thing, and I was just, whatever happened in my life, I was going to eat this thing. And I had about 20 seagulls coming after me. I'm like, I look like a madman.
Don't you fuck with my soup.
I'm over here, wah, wah. And they're, wah, and I'm smacking them out of the air. I'm like, get the fuck away. I am eating this damn bread bowl. Yeah, they don't play.
Wow.
So I'd have been handy to know. Especially in my eyes.
I feel like as they're attacking you, though, they don't care if you're staring at them.
Yeah, I know. I'd like to try that out. Yeah, can we find a seagull and put Jaybird out there with some shrimp or something?
I can get you a clam soup and a bread bowl.
Let's do it. I know where the seagulls hang out.
You do? Yeah. Do they have them at Benny's?
They certainly do.
They got them all over. I know they have them by even that fancy place you like by the water. Does that help?
The Breakers?
No, let's not play this game.
Yeah, Ruggets.
Smiggets?
Yeah, it's...
Lamb bits.
Lamb bits. They only sell lamb testicles.
Shit, what's the name
There's
of
only
that?
small chunks of lamb.
I'm so bad at these restaurant names that are fancier. I want to call it...
What body of water?
It's by the Singer Island Bridge.
And what are you looking for? A restaurant?
Yeah.
Sailfish Marina?
Thank you. Shit, Bird. My gosh.
We're just talking about that.
Get it together. Yeah, that place. They have a ton. What a terrible story.
They do, because you know why? They clean the fish right there on the dock.
Yeah.
And so a lot of birds come for the area where they clean the fish guts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Be like a human feeder there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could
Maybe
be.
put you out there in a shrimp hat.
That'd be a great place to go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Some ideas. All right. Got an email here from Matt. He listens to us all the way in England, in the UK. He said, I just wanted to get your guys' thought, listening to you guys being in the U.S. What is your opinion on the gun laws that you have? As I live in England, where to have a gun is completely illegal unless you have a special hard-to-get license, I'm curious to know what you guys think. It's a touchy subject, I admit, so I don't mind if you don't want to talk about it. From my view, there needs to be a big tightening on these laws because it's terrifying and tragic what keeps happening over in America. You know, the thing that was interesting, I was talking to my wife about, we were discussing, I think, people that had gone different places, international travel and the such. And she was like, yeah, that'd just be so terrifying to go there. And I said, yeah, we had this conversation on the show. And I remember somebody saying, here's kind of a little piece of reality for you. A lot of people look at the U.S. is like, oh, my gosh, I'd be terrified to go to the U.S. I was like, really? And like, yeah, because all we see from different countries is, these mass shootings that'll happen. They'll make our news. And so they just think like all of America is just
Mass
Getting
shootings.
shot up.
yeah, it's just everywhere you go. They're just gunning people down. They're like, what is going on in that country? It's crazy. Yeah, the thing here, and I think obviously he even knows just, by writing that, yeah, it's a very, very sensitive subject. It's one of the most sensitive subjects that we have, I would say, in America today.
Yeah, it's in the top 5. It's
Yeah.
your big 5.
Without that, yeah, and it's, now and the sidestepping of what we're doing here is, they are putting the focus on mental illness, and they're even just saying, okay, let's not even, try to talk about that. I think the latest I heard was Trump said, okay, maybe I'll bring up a little bit, because they'd had that assault weapons ban that expired. It started in 94 and went to like 2003, something like that.
Okay.
And so he's like, I'll reintroduce that and start that discussion. But, I think he was even just saying, he said, look, it's not going to pass. And that's the thing here in America. So you can have your opinions and what it would take for us. And I'm sure they already know. Somebody who really knows something about politics can probably go through the House and the Senate and every vote and be like, I know how many votes we have for any kind of measurement and what it would be and how many we would not have. In fact, I'd like to see that. Like, where would it stand if they
Who
did,
votes what?
if they did a vote today, where are we and who are they? So, even despite whatever our opinions might be on stuff, I mean, that's what it would take. I think it would take an election cycle of people really looking to that if you had a strong opinion to try to get, stricter bans. The thing I'd like to do, I always like having conversations with people to open my mind. And the one conversation I'd have, and where my opinion sits on it, I got it concealed carry, and I'm all about guns. My dad's all about guns. And
Did you buy a gun yet?
no, I haven't bought a gun yet.
Why buy a gun when you got 2 on your body already? Look at those.
Look at those pecs and those arms.
I don't know. I got a water pistol right now.
I still like saying you look good.
Okay, thank you. So obviously I believe in them, and I love sport shooting and things like that. And I grew up in an area where everybody where I'm from's got guns. But I don't know about the assault stuff, something different. And the thing that kind of got my attention was the story in Dayton. I think, what was the guy shooting for like 30 seconds, something like that? And he had one of those, I've seen before, a buddy of mine has one similar. It's like it just spits out, it's 100 rounds, and it just shells out like
Bump
crazy.
stock.
Well, not even a bump stock. It was something different. And the guns that these, the shooters had purchased were both illegal. So they were legal guns. And so that's just it, being able to really fire off so many rounds so quickly. It's something that seems military grade. So I would like to talk to somebody and be like, okay, why do we need that? Because I do this, and I fired the AR 15s, the ones that they've used in those things. And it was fun to shoot, but I mean, if it's being used, for something bad and stuff like that, I would definitely like to hear a discussion going a little bit deeper into it. So I don't know. It's a continuing conversation here in America, and it probably will. And unfortunately, we're probably going to have more mass shootings that are going to happen. And, we'll keep on this vicious cycle for a while. I don't know.
Wow. Some of the comments in the chat room. Wow, Kevin is a political dick face. Shut up. No, I'm just kidding. Nobody's saying.
Yeah, I mean, but just so you know, here in America, it's a really tough discussion. Like, I would never really bring it up with anybody,
At the bar.
Well, and all of us, I think, too, can see like both sides of it. And I mean, it's just sad. It's just terrible. And of course, nobody wants more mass shootings in this country.
Yeah.
But I don't think I know the answer.
Well, they might, maybe what might happen is they might get to a place where, because like I said, somebody texted and said, we have an AR-15 and we're responsible owners. And my buddy, his AR-15 that I shoot, it's fun too. It is a lot of fun. I enjoy it. But they're responsible. Like, I would not worry about that. And I think that responsible gun owners wouldn't mind going through, what they need to say, it should be a higher class of, I had to take a test and go through a course and all that stuff to get my concealed carry. And you got to learn about guns and how to respect them and how to shoot them. And you should know a thing or two about them.
Metal Beard Dan in the chat room says, let's go back to the good old-fashioned sword duels. Imagine if all of a sudden every gun was gone and we just had swords.
Oh, my gosh. That'd be kind of crazy.
You wouldn't see the numbers of mass casualty. It's a lot harder to get through a crowd with a sword.
Yeah.
But you just have people fighting with swords.
Yeah. Well, I think, what's going on here just, in America, comment back to Matthews, we got, every society's got it, but, we got societal problems that, we got to start anything from mental health to racism to everything else that we got to try to sort out. So America's a beautiful place with lots of great freedoms, but, with those freedoms come some issues. So hopefully we'll start to rein it in and figure it out and get to a place. I think we just need to be a kinder society. So I saw there's some senator. I was like, oh, gosh, come on. He's trying to put out some legislation that would limit you to 30 minutes of social media a day. I'm like, what a stupid bill.
I saw that.
I'm like, are you serious?
What a waste of time.
What a waste of time and of paper and of just breath.
Because you're not gonna get that to stick. It's going the other way.
You could never control people in that way. Like, come on, dude.
No, you got to give people the freedom to do what they want, but there is a dark side of social media.
Yeah.
You got to be aware of that.
But I'm like, come on, man. Like, you really, okay, here's my solution. 30 minutes a day. That's all. I'm like, there's no way that's going to take off.
Is that what he's saying that would fix the gun problem?
I don't know what he's saying. I'm like, what are you saying? I'm like, going, how did you get into office?
Yeah, if I'm the people if I'm his town that sent him, I'd be like, all right, you're done. You do not speak for us. You're wasting time with that kind of bill.
Well, what about the people who are able to handle social media okay? That can go on there for 3 hours.
I use it for my job.
Yeah.
I'm on social media every day to get information. That's it. I'm not on there to compare what I look like and this and that. Oh, my gosh, I didn't get enough likes. I mean, that's not at all what's going on. And
I have no idea who this cat is, but this might be just a talking point to get some chatter. I have no idea who it is. I have no idea what party they're with.
But he comes off like an idiot.
And it erodes our faith. I'd read something, too, about who we trust, and politicians was the least. Like 23% of Americans trust that politicians are capable, and that's just it, because you hear the headlines on it. You're like, that's stupid.
Do you know who else is in there, too? The media.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
We're up there.
Yeah, no, I believe it. I think, a lot of people in the media say stupid stuff.
Well, there's an agenda. Just with everything, with someone cracking on I have a cheese agenda. I have a pizza agenda. I'm here to promote pizza.
Well, I know, when it comes, especially like, when I was doing the sports radio stuff and as I was looking into it, half of those guys, they say stupid comments that they know people be like, what? And just, that's it, because they're looking for anything to talk about.
I think Melinda's got a good point, too, in that chat room. She says so many people are detached today. I think emotionally detached from.
Yeah.
I noticed that even with my youngest niece. She was like 19 at the time, and she was watching real people getting killed, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was shook from it. I go, isn't that messing you up? Doesn't that fuck with your head? She's like, I'm so used to it, it doesn't really bother me anymore.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happens, man.
Yeah, no, that's definitely something that as a society we need to get back and start, reattaching to people and putting the humanity back into things.
Well, that's what I mean. It's almost like you're watching it as a show, And it's not it's like that's real life you're watching. Someone's getting killed or someone got hurt there.
Yeah.
And it's just entertainment for everybody. And I think that fucks you up subconsciously.
No, I think so too. I think there's something to it. You do become desensitized, with certain things over and over again.
Well, have you ever been beaten down by something? Beaten down, and then like the 13th time, you're like, yeah, I get it. You're not shocked anymore.
Exactly.
That shock factor is
We
gone.
do. I think it's a matter of it's the human condition too. It's kind of our survival that you do after seeing something for a while. That you do
to cope.
Yeah, it's a coping mechanism. Absolutely. Yeah, and I still just love what that 11-year-old kid in El Paso is encouraging people, 22 acts of kindness, go and check them off and write them down, make a list that you do for other people in the city. And an 11-year-old kid got it. It's about humanity, right?
It's pretty amazing that 11-year-old kid came up with that.
Yeah.
Him or his parents. Either way, it's good.
I don't even care. If his parents are genius. I'm like, oh, man, I should have thought of that. That's pretty awesome.
Somebody's doing good.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You should encourage that. Write a list down on the 22 things. It's not like that you're humble bragging, but it's to keep yourself accountable. That you actually do the 22 things and be like, okay, I checked off 22 things I did. They'd be simple, holding the door for somebody or just being nice.
And anytime you do stuff nice,
Yeah.
there's always going to be someone that criticizes you. There's that one,
Sure.
that Mother Teresa. I don't think she wrote it, but she used to talk about it a lot. It's this beautiful, long poem. It's like people are going to judge you if you do kind stuff, but be kind anyway. The whole thing is be kind anyway. Do good anyway.
Absolutely. And I think that's the thing for anybody that's discouraged about, I can't change anything. It's going to happen again. It's just go out there and just start being nice to people,
You're right.
Be human. That's it. That's what we're working on here in America. So appreciate that. We'll make sure we put him, if you're not already. We'll check to see if we got Matthew on the KVJ Nation map.
In the UK.
Yeah, got a few over there in the UK. So there we go. We gotta get you to London, Jay Bird.
I'd love to go to that bloody country.
Yeah, I think it'd be good for you. I know
I
you
didn't
might
say-
find a girl there. You like that British accent.
I do like a British accent.
Yeah, that might
I
be
can
something for
see you with a little British hippie.
British hippie. Is that real? Is that a thing? I don't even know.
Yeah, she loves the Beatles. Don't wear shoes a lot.
Yeah, this could work out. He may never come back, Virginia. He may never come back. All right, we got one more day to the weekend. All right. So we will see you back here tomorrow. Look for Suits' cat photo. We got a cat tuxedo. It's going to be out for International Cat Day.
Yeah, this cat is apparently very excited about the cat photo shoot that's happening later.
I got to work on my Love Island application video.
Oh, that's going to be great, too. We got some exciting stuff here as we finish up the week. We'll see you then tomorrow. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.